Hello. It's been a good week for me. I hope it's been as good for you as it has been for me. Oh, I'm struggling to get over quite how awesome the last week has been for me. I've had quite a rough year, as you well know. But hello. And I'd often laughed off quite how much, quite how beautiful my eyes were whenever my wife would mention, because that you kind of expect that sort of compliment from your wife or significant other. So, oh, you got really beautiful eyes, and it's like, actually, yeah, I have. My eyes are amazingly blue. I mean, I used to be nearly 20 stone back when I was at school at 16. So when you're that age, you don't think anybody can possibly ever find you beautiful, and you get hung up on that whole thing. But now I've come to realise that I do have rather debonair eyes. But I'm getting distracted. Sorry. But yeah, so good news. I've realised quite how amazing my eyes are. Not that I'm being big-headed, but they are. But yeah, it started off earlier on this week, and I got a new job with Shift MS. They're a social networking site for young people with MS, and they've got news and a magazine, and there's big support from all the members on there. I've been a member for the last 2.5 years. And they've wanting to upgrade their YouTube channel and sort of make it more successful. And I've got big plans for the stuff that is coming up. But first things first, I want to get more subscribers for their channel. So if you're interested in watching useful, informative, funny, and occasionally strange videos, then check it out. It's worth subscribing to. And send a friend request, and I'll subscribe back, and we can have a laugh. You can gaze upon my eyes. It's brilliant. It's wicked. And yeah, that was a good way to start the week. I've got a new job. Been unemployed for 3 years. Wicked. I've got a purpose at last. Fantastic. And I don't even have to put my jeans on to start working in the morning because I work from home. It's a job of my dreams, shall we say. Not that I work in my underpants. I am wearing my jeans now just to put you at ease. But yeah, that was a cool way to start the week. Nice. And my legs have started working again, which is even better news for me because next weekend I'm going up to Bradford, and I don't want to take my wheelchair, and up until now the plan's been to take my wheelchair. I mean, I'd been hoping that I wouldn't have to, but MS can be so unpredictable. But it feels like I might be over that sort of ledge, and in a good way, and my legs are working again and walking about. So that's awesome news for me. Along with the fact I got to meet 3 new people there, and I do love meeting new people. I'm quite the sociable animal. And apart from that, and even better news, I got a new webcam, which is what you're watching me on now. It's widescreen, it can do high def, and it's actually got a microphone built in, so I don't have to look like a Las Vegas singer anymore when I'm talking to you on the webcam. So I think it's awesome. And in slightly stranger news for me, our TV blew up a couple of weeks ago, so we've had to buy a new one, and that arrived today, which is cool enough. And I was selling a load of my old video game stuff. SNES games, and NES, Dreamcast, N64, all that, lot. And they got like, for all the listings, I got over £100. So I thought, people will buy literally anything. So I thought, I'll put this to the test, and I'll put the broken TV on eBay, and I figure it's probably fixable because it didn't like explode. It was just a bang, and the whole thing went dead. Power light went off. So I figured it's probably something to do with the power supply, and somebody out there could probably fix it. But I thought it might sell. I'll put it on there and start listing at £1. See how it goes from there. Currently, it's not finished yet. It's finishing in a few hours. Currently, it's at £12.49p, and it's got like 11 people watching the listing. And I'm flabbergasted, and I think that's the right word to describe how I'm currently feeling. My flabber has been gasted. Who'd have thought it? So, yeah, just gotta make sure, I've listed it as collection only. So I just gotta hope that they don't walk off with our new TV when they come to collect it. I'm sure they won't, but it's paranoia. And my final bit of news from the week is this thing on my face, my stubble. As you've seen before, I'm no stranger to facial hair and lack of grooming, but I've kind of neatened up in the last few months because I look quite old when I've not been shaving. And in November, there's something called Movember. It's where men and women donate their faces to the fighting against cancer. I wanted to say fighting for cancer, but that's a completely separate thing. By sort of growing this moustache, because I need to trim it down before we go out tonight. And yeah, need to work out the sort of style I'm gonna aim for. I was thinking possibly the Charlie Chaplin, but I just bit my tongue out. Yeah, I'm thinking the Charlie Chaplin, but I think one or two people might get a bit confused and think it's a little bit Adolf Hitler-esque. And it's annoying that Adolf Hitler made a name for that fine bit of facial hair, because he wasn't the first person to publicise it. It was Charlie Chaplin. But no, Adolf Hitler has to, I'm angry, I'm going to invade Poland and France and Austria. Gonna take over the world and kill a lot of people. It wasn't good. I don't mean to make light of World War II, but I figure it's it's long enough now that enough water's gone under the bridge to make a slight humour of the situation. Not that I don't respect the people that fought and died in that war, but it's like 65 years ago. So I figure I can make a slight joke. But that's enough of the apologising. Yeah, and so I was thinking maybe Charlie Chaplin, but I don't want to get really weird looks. I'm going to look weird enough with a moustache. Never mind with one that's maybe still out of vogue with today's fashion. So I'm thinking possibly going for the card, maybe? I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to look daft when I'm doing this talk to this Q&A for newly diagnosed people at the end of the month. But they'll understand. Once they've met me, they'll realise that I am quite that mental. So, I hope, if you want to donate, I'm going to put a link to my Movember space in the description, along with a link to the shift.ms channel, or if you search for shift.ms, and then show that subscribe button some love, like you did with me. You make me a happy, happy person. Not that I'm unhappy at the moment, but even happy. You'll put that little cherry on the top of my week. And it's good feelings. So, yeah, I hope you're all really well and you're getting geared up for Christmas, because there's like 50 days now or something, and I don't feel Christmassy at this stage. I want to. I love Christmas. It's my favourite time of the year. But there's no Christmas music playing and all that, apart from in shops, which start at the end of August. But like on the radio and stuff, there's not that much Christmas cheer spilling out currently. So more Christmas cheer for all. I think it's late enough now to start getting Christmassy, so I'll see what I can do to Christmas up my next video. But until that time, look after yourselves, and I hope you have a good few weeks. I'll see you later. Let's stop. Bye.